Hey guys, Joseph here from BlackboxMyCar. In today's video, we've got a new dash cam from Thinkware, the Thinkware Q200 that just got launched last week. Thinkware has been steadily working to upgrade their lineup, and they just launched an upgrade to their entry-level model, the F200 Pro, with the new Thinkware Q200. This is going to be Thinkware's new entry-level 2-channel model, so in this video, we're going to dive into the new Q200 and whether or not it's worth the upgrade. This in-depth review will answer all these questions and show why we think the Q200 is a solid model, keeping the same classic design while improving image quality and offering more effortless connectivity. Thikware dash cams are made in Korea and have been known for its long-term reliability. So let's dive in and open up the box. The box contains the Q200 front cam, a 12-volt power cable, a hard wiring kit, spare mounting tape, a 32GB microSD card, cable clips, and a trim tool. Now, if you go for the 2-channel front and rear bundle, you're also going to find a rear dash cam, the rear camera cable, and an included external GPS as well. More on what the GPS adds later. You can also add a CPL filter for the front cam, tinting the video and helping with reflections. So taking a look at the front cam, you're not going to get a screen in the back. The unit itself has a nice chocolate bar design, like a cute little Snickers bar. So if the body looks familiar, that's because yes, the Q200 looks almost identical to the F200 Pro dash cam. Side by side, you're going to see that instead of pure black, the front plate is now gray, while the body itself remains black. The primary reason the Q200 manages such a tiny profile is that it is mainly controlled through its built-in Wi-Fi and your smartphone. At the back, you're going to see the record and the Wi-Fi button. The rear camera port and GPS port are on the left side. The Q200 doesn't have built-in GPS, so you gotta install the external GPS for location-based features, like tracking your speed. Now looking underneath, there's a microSD card slot, which now holds up to 256 gigs. But a dash cam's real value is in what it records. So let's compare the Q200 to the F200 Pro side by side. Just last week, we put out a full sample footage video comparing these two models. So let's run you through the highlights. We saw a significant difference in favor of the Q200, especially when it comes to vivid colors, like this rainbow. Even in suboptimal conditions like this heavy rain, the Q200 still captures clear and precise details of the forest landscape. Despite being at highway speeds in these harsh conditions, it's still fully capable of capturing the license plates of the vehicles that moved past us. The Q200 records in 2K QHD at 30 frames per second. Compare that against the F200's 1080p Full HD. It uses a 4-megapixel OmniVision sensor for the front and a 2-megapixel CMOS sensor Full HD for the rear. These warmer colors also extend to nighttime recordings too. Thinkware's upgraded the Q200 with their Super Night Vision 2.0 technology, which basically allows the dash cam to see clearly even in total darkness. The F200 only had basic Super Night Vision, and it only activated while you were parked, whereas the Q200 Super Night Vision 2.0 is active both while you're driving and while you're parked. Some of the details, like the street lights, are still a little bit fuzzy, but this is expected for a 2K camera in this range, and important details like license plates are still capturable at slower speeds. The recordings are solid, though 4K models with advanced sensors will be better suited for high-speed situations and excel even more in darker environments. But if you're just looking for a dash cam whose main job is to record front and rear footage during your daily commute, the Q200 will certainly do the trick. Plus, the Q200 comes with many modern features you're not going to find in your typical cameras either. Thinkware shines when it comes to features, and all their recent models have pushed this even further with some pretty clever uses. To name a few, it's got multiple smart parking modes, built-in Bluetooth, and safety camera alert systems. Now let's start off with the basics. Parking mode is an essential security feature to protect your car while you're away, acting as your way of getting 24/7 security. The Q200 Pro comes with impact and motion recording, the time-lapse mode introduced with the F200 Pro, and two newer additions from the U3000, Energy Saving Mode 2.0 and Smart Parking Mode. In energy saving mode, the dash cam goes on standby when entering parking surveillance mode and only wakes up to record events triggered by impacts. This allows the dash cam to stay active 3 times longer than your average parking mode dash cam. So if you don't drive that often, this is meant for you because you'll be protected the whole time you're away. Smart parking mode allows the camera to automatically switch to a low power mode in extreme temperatures and to an energy saving mode when it's close to cutting off power in normal recording mode, ensuring your vehicle stays protected. This will be helpful if you live somewhere extremely hot, so the camera can automatically adjust based on the climate. Dash cams do need a power supply for parking mode, which is why Thinkware has included a hardwire kit in every package to wire to your car battery. Or you can add on the OBD cable option for an easy plug-and-play connection. For you long-term parkers out there, you can even consider a dedicated battery pack like the PowerCell 8. Now rest assured, the Q200 still comes with the Thinkware parking mode staples like buffered parking mode to record before and after an event, and voltage cutoffs to protect your car battery. And of course, if you don't want a hardwire, that's okay, because it also comes with a cigarette lighter adapter, CLA for short, and you just have to plug it into your cigarette port, hide your cables, and you're good to go in less than 5 minutes. Easy install. Enough about that. Let's talk about the built-in Bluetooth pairing feature. The most common way to manage settings, stream, download, or share footage from your Q200 is with the Thikware Dash Cam Link app on your smartphone. Nearly all dash cams rely on a Wi-Fi connection, which can sometimes be a hassle to pair as it could mess with your existing Wi-Fi networks. Thinkware brought this over from their U3000 and their latest F70 Pro. So with this built-in Bluetooth, it makes pairing to your smartphone very easy. You just gotta hold down the Wi-Fi button, press your camera model in the app, and let it take care of the rest. If you're curious about how the app works, check out our dedicated video that walks through everything you need to know here. The F200 Pro has some cool improvements, especially the new Bluetooth, which isn't offered in any other units in this price range. But how easy is it to upgrade, and is it worth it? Now, in our opinion, the F200 Pro has been a staple model for quite some time, and it's a solid entry point for people who don't need all the bells and whistles, but you still want something reliable. But if you're looking for something more than that, the Q200 has various improvements to make things even easier for users, especially the better 2K image quality to ensure you're covered in a broader range of situations. I really like some of the more accessible features introduced in the very advanced Thinkware models, like the U3000, that are being introduced in these entry models to set Thinkware further apart from the rest. If you want to improve your vehicle protection even further, do check out the Thinkware U3000, Thinkware's current flagship model with 4K resolution and remote connection features. And to answer a question from our original F200 Pro video, she asked, is live viewing from outside the car possible, even with constant power and Wi-Fi connection? So Barbara Mendoza was asking whether or not it's possible to live view from outside the car when the camera has power and a Wi-Fi connection. If you're within the dash cam's Wi-Fi network, then yes, live view is possible. However, if you're not within the network and you want to live view through the dash cam, then you're gonna need Thinkware Connected, which is their cloud connection feature. Unfortunately, the Q200 and F200 Pro does not have this, but their latest 4K model, the U3000, does. If you're interested in Thinkware Cloud, talk to us. We can help set you up with one. As for how easy it is to upgrade, the process is rather easy for nearly any Thinkware model as they use the same power cable. Plus, the F200 series will use the same mount, so it's an easy swap out for the head unit that's only going to take a few moments. Things do get a bit more difficult with the rear cable, so if you're upgrading to the Q200 from the F200 Pro, that will need to be swapped, as will the rear camera. To be clear, the rear camera has been changed, so it's now using the same rear camera as the Thinkware X800. Both rear cameras record 1080p, though the field of view is now 15 degrees shorter, going from 140 degrees to 125 degrees. That's everything you need to know about the Thinkware Q200. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button on your way out. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to drop them in the comments below. When you're checking out, be sure to check out our brand new BlackboxMyCar rewards program for all kinds of nifty add-ons to help with your install and to keep your car in tip-top shape. We just added some really cool new BlackboxMyCar gear to our rewards program too, such as the 21-in-1 precision screwdriver with an intuitive magnet tip, a 4-in-1 wireless charging mount that cleverly clamps to your phone, and even a 3-piece outdoor multi-tool set that has a flashlight, multi-tool, and a compass, so you can be ready for any outdoor adventure. You can claim these for free, starting at just 500 points. Our team especially loved the wireless mount because not only does it tightly hold your phone, it can also charge it wirelessly and act as an emergency tool through its glass breaker at the top and seatbelt cutter at the back. But the list doesn't just stop there. We'll showcase even more of these nifty gadgets in our upcoming video, so be sure to stay tuned. All of these items are BlackboxMyCar exclusives, so you can use code BB15 to take an additional 15% off these on your next purchase. See you in the next one!